attack it and win the championship, taking the final over in this victory.
Want to repeat and win again today. The referee for today is the stylish and one of the best in the game, Robin Sibali.
That's right, he's representing Hungary, where the sport is actually from.
Amazing sport, Teqball, which will hopefully one day be an Olympic sport. And here are the two Americans, including the world champion in the women's singles also, right?
That's right. Carol and Margie, one of the most decorated duos in Teqball and all over the world. And here, they're playing in their hometown. There they are, the Americans, Carol and Margie, representing the Bellatek all-female Teqball club.
Now, Margie and Carol, they were college soccer teammates at Sonoma State, and you're going to see that chemistry that they have after every point. Whether they win or lose a point, they will be hugging, they will be high-fiving each other, inspiring each other. Let's talk about their rivals.
Their rivals right here. This is A.Julian and G.Kota. Now, one's from Hungary, one's from France. They're both amazing players, playing for the first time and getting to a final. Amelie, one of the most improved MVP players for these last 2 years.
Young team, Kota, just 24 years old. She's right-footed. Julian, also right-footed. She's 21.
Now, Amelie usually plays for the Federation of France and Teqball Mulhouse.
We're gonna do the coin toss now.
This time, she's playing for
home team. We call it black or white. Black. White it is. Ball or side. Serve or receive? Serve. Which side you like to start? Who's receiving first? Margie will receive. Who will serve? And you will serve.
All right, Team Red is going to start with the serve. This is why we have the coin toss. And Margie will receive. Now, the game starts just with that coin toss. There is a tactic, a mind game, some type of game that you're playing right before you even step on the court.
Margie will receive.
Although, judging by Carolyn's smile, I think she likes receiving instead of serving here right away.
That's right. What you can see here is one of the best setters in the game. It's M.Osmundson. She goes for that 1-2 set, and one of the most consistent smashers, Carol, on that table almost every time.
They are warming up right now, so let's look at these player bios a little bit as we talk about the great C.Greco. She's from the United States, 5 feet 6 inches. She's a preferred foot, is her right foot. Doubles world ranked right there, impressive. She's also a world champion in the singles.
M.Osmundson, doubles ranked, world in 4th place. She's standing at 5'3". It's a hometown hero. Here she is, A.Julian. Nationality, France. She's playing for the Monaco club, standing at 5'9". And her partner, G.Kota, from the Phoenix Teqball Academy in Hungary. Here she is, standing at 5'8", doubles world rank 11.
What a matchup, the finals.
Our ladies' time.
They're here warming up. How do you expect this one to start, Mark?
Well, we're going to see great setups by Margie to Carol as they are going to start receiving. Now, watch out, as Gabriella is one of the best overhead servers. She's playing in running shoes for a little bit better grip and a little bit overhead serves. Now that's exactly what I said, overhead serves. Check this out.
Hold on, hold on. All right. First service. Fault.
That first service was a fault. Just like in most serving sports, you get a fault and a double fault. First one, she goes for the hardest one. Now she might just go for a header serve.
Second service.
There's that setup I'm talking about right there.
Illegal attack, point team in red.
Now, you saw that ball hit the table, it hit the edge, and in most cases it is an edge ball, but she crosses the half, making an illegal attack going towards the red team.
You can go past the line if you're passing it back to your teammate, but you cannot be ahead of the line when you're attacking, hence the illegal attack. Nice save, but couldn't get it there.
Team in red.
There's the illegal attack graphic if you want to take a read and learn about the illegal attack.
First service.
We'll be guiding you through these special Teqball rules
Fault.
through all finals here today. There's that first fault.
Second service.
Here's a chest setup. Are we going to see the smash? No. Returns easy with the knee. Drops it down with an And
Point,
Carol
Team Red.
takes a risk by going to smash on her second attempt of a return. Now, she cannot use the same return twice in a row. As you can see, she's going to go up and over for a smash. This one hits the net and goes out. You only earn the points by
First
hitting your
service.
opponent's side of the table.
Fault.
Goes
Keeps
fault.
faulting with that overhead serve. Always plays it safe with the header on the second serve.
Second service.
There's the smash.
Beautiful.
Team in white.
There's the point. USA 1, France-Hungary 3.
Change service.
Let's take a good look at that one more time here. It goes perfect form, inside of the foot, diagonal cross attack on the table. That's a smash.
Interesting, the choices of
First
shoes.
service.
Carol wearing the traditional indoor soccer, and then we saw the running shoes on the other side. I'd like to ask your strategy when you play, Mark, which you prefer.
I typically use indoor soccer shoes as well.
Oh! The fire from the American Carolyn Greco.
That's right, 75% of the court right here is indoor soccer shoes. I like to use canvas covered shoes. They get a better grip on them, actually.
Score is 2-3.
Now, running shoes, the advantage there is you get a little bit better grip and comfort because indoor soccer shoes are
First
very
service.
flat.
Net.
Ooh.
All right, as most of you guys noticed that there is a service change after 4
Second
points.
service.
The ball goes to the other side for a new server.
Oh,
Big setup. A smash from the team in red and
Point. Team in red.
a missed setup. They're going for more of a volleyball style 1-1-1 on
serving
that
to
one.
4.
This one needed to go over the table and closer to the net.
First service.
Oh, what a save.
Wow, what a fantastic save by the American team. Big smash, saved again.
Oh,
It's a double dog.
beautiful
Team in
chest, soft, easy. In this sport, it's not always only power, and this was brilliant by Carol.
Take a look. It looks like she's going to go for a header. She drops her body down. Now, typically, that would be an edge ball, and that's why you can see Gabriella
3-7-4.
reach back that foot, but 2 hits on a table is a point
First
earned.
service.
Americans trying to tie it up at 4.
Here goes the setup. The smash.
And the point.
Team in white.
There you see that teammate connection. They played soccer together. They've been traveling the world now as Teqball teammates, and this is just simply perfect.
Hold on.
That's the sequence. That is the secret formula right
First
there in the
service.
American team, is knowing the attack before it's even set
Fault.
up.
And also the placement on the shot. It's in that Bermuda Triangle, right in between the other two. Neither one knew which one could go for it.
Second service.
Perfect point for the Americans.
That's right. This one's going to go 1-1-1. Big save by Amelie. Staying safe in Team Red. Going for a smash by
Point.
Margie.
Team in
That
red.
is, you don't see that every day, but Margie does have a fantastic slash rather than a smash. She goes on the top of the laces and makes it skid right on the
First
opponent's
service.
table.
Usually it's Margie setting up Carol. The roles reversed, but Margie just missed.
Fault.
Amelie in the last year has developed a devastating, crushing first serve. She just missed her first one, so she's going to have to
Second
keep it
service.
safe. She's going with the knee serve on this one. This one's called a pushback. Dropper saved by Gabriella. Gabriella drops it herself. Going for a smash. And almost saved. What a huge and beautiful rally there by both teams. Both efforts are fantastic.
Want to point out that Carolyn Greco, yeah, she's a great attacker, great smasher,
5-5.
but her defense, sensational. One of the best, if not the best in the
service.
world, and we saw it in that point right there. Oh, what a serve.
That's what I was
Team
talking
in
about
red.
right there, Pablo. She has been developing a fantastic overhead serve, and she just earned herself a great ace. Take a look at this one more time.
Foot over the head, whips down, gets enough of the table.
service.
Bang. What a
I'd
point.
like to just point out that although it may have looked like an edge, even if the player plays it, it has to be played. She dropped it, earning a point for Team Red.
Oh! Did that hit?
Let's take a look right here. I think they're going to talk about if it's an edge ball or a point. Pablo, what do you think?
For me, it's a point. I thought it was a perfect smash, and it got enough of the table. To me, it was not an edge. How did you see it?
You know, it didn't change direction, which would be the telltale of a edge ball. So I think it was a point as well. Here we go. This is Kevin, Rodrigo, and Robin discussing whether it was an edge ball or a smash. Now, in a final, you can challenge and go into a quote-unquote VAR situation, but I think they're going to save that one.
Also, this is just the first set, y'all.
This is the first of 3 finals that we have today. Lovely Venice Beach, California, and Los Angeles, California. Teqball taking over the world. Ooh, it looks clean. It looks clean to me.
Clean, Pablo. I think we're going to have to go with a point on this one.
We can't both be wrong, can we?
Well, we're in beautiful Venice Beach, California. California has had a little bit of a different weather, haven't we, Pablo? Hailing in some areas of Huntington Beach even.
The Hollywood sign receiving some snow also, which is extremely rare. But for Teqball, the skies opened up, and it's a beautiful, perfect day for the great sport of Teqball.
And I think we're going into our first challenge. Oh no, there's something on the court. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Well, I don't know what happened. I don't know what type of rain dance or anti-rain dance they had to do, but today we are having fantastic weather for Teqball.
And they gave them the point. It's now 7-5 for A.Julian and G.Kota.
As you can see, both Carol and Margie are doing the universal VAR sign by, air mimicking a square.
Yeah. There it is. Margie says, I want that VAR.
There it is. There's the pantomiming is the word I was looking for.
She's claiming that it was an edge ball?
Yeah, she's claiming that it was an edge ball. Obviously, the other side is going to want that point.
Team White requested a VAR challenge for edge ball.
All right, let's take a look. This is the first time they can actually VAR challenge in finals. Semifinals, quarterfinals, we really don't have that. And here we go. Let's see. Challenge for an edge ball.
Or are they challenging that she went past the line?
No. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. Now, in my opinion, if we had an angle from the other side, we could possibly see.
Oh, there we go.
Here we go. A little bit closer is going to help.
Boom.
That's very tough to call. Now looking at it closer, Pablo, I think it might even be edge.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Now,
how come right there it bounced up? See, it hits it, it's going down, and it hits it, and it changes forward.
Do you want to know why I think it's... The ball didn't shrink as much. Now, if you're going to hit the table, that ball's going to take a little bit of air out. It's going to compress a little bit more.
Say from this angle?
Okay, now from this angle, we're going to say... Oh,
that's a point.
Look at that. Look at that. Different angle for the camera.
What do you think it is there?
That's a point.
That's a
all
point.
day. Take a look at that. That's where the ball compressed right there, right on top of the cue. That's a point. That's a point all day.
VAR challenge is completed. No edge ball. Point to team in red.
And the duo of Mark and Pablo as assistant referees is correct. We had it right all along. You try to switch on me.
You know, the cameras can be
7-5.
deceiving, you know.
But
the angle was perfect, the one that we used here. All right, here we go.
7-5.
First service. Fault.
This is Carol's first attempt for serving here. The first one goes a little bit wide. Typically, we see Carol go for overhead serves. This time she goes overhead. Fantastic attack by Gabriela G.Kota.
I would also add that Julian's pass is just perfect. The right amount of height, so where she can just head it straight down, no chance for the defense.
That's right. That's a good pinball movement there.
Ooh,
this is very unlike Carol and Greco to miss a first serve, let alone not even go for the overhead. She has a fantastic overhead serve.
First service.
She's going to go for here.
What'd I tell you? Well, this one's saved by Gabriela.
Point, team in
and it goes wide. Very unlike Gabriela on that one. She is very good at putting that ball on the table and creating some trouble for her opposing teams.
Now the sun in the face of the Americans at the moment.
And there it is.
Talk to me about that serve. Mark, you play the game. She spun the ball before hitting it. In Teqball, totally illegal, right? In ping pong, illegal, but here it is. That spin before.
So the spin doesn't actually help out that much, but mentally it puts you in that rhythm to make sure you get it. It's all about ratios. It's all about hitting more.
Fault.
On the receiving end, when you see that ball spinning, does it throw you off some, or?
I'm gonna say I've played a couple games, and yeah, it does throw me off a little bit.
Oh, what a save with the heel.
Oh! Fantastic attempt by G.Kota to keep that ball on that table. But the Carroll smash is a Carroll smash.
9-8.
Oh. There's that ace by G.Kota. I'm telling you, she's got a fantastic overhead serve. There it is one more time. Well earned. Even if she hit the edge, by touching Margie's foot, it counts.
First service.
Kota plays futsal for the Hungarian national team. Talented soccer player all the way around.
This one needs to stay on the table, and yes, it does. It hits the edge ball. It's a lifeline. No points earned, no points lost.
That was a clear edge ball, difference from the point that we saw earlier. That one clearly the ball hit on the edge. Point does not count. Edge ball is when the ball bounces on the edge of the playing surface of the table and it changes direction. In case of an edge ball, the rally must be repeated.
Yes.
No risk taken there by Carroll. That one's a dropper. It's going up and over. It needs to be a...
Ooh!
Going to team in red.
You know, it is a final. You got to take the risks. In that situation, I would have gone header.
First service.
Carroll a bit off in the last couple of points.
Point to team in red.
And there's the first set.
First set.
The Hungarian-French team take the first set off of a fantastic first serve. A couple of risks taken by the Americans, but you know, Pablo, I've been in this situation before, right behind these women, and they end up coming back in those third sets.
Well, I was at your event last time up here in Santa Monica. I came just as a fan because I wanted to see this live. And it started almost the same with Carroll and Margie losing the first set. They were actually dominated in that first set, and then they came back and dominated the following two. So I want to see them bounce back here also.
Now, if Gabriela keeps these serves up right here, Margie is going to have a tough time getting them over to Carroll. Fantastic ace by Gabriela to earn herself that first set point.
Look at the beautiful skies in LA and the stats for the first set. 8 points for Carolyn and Margie. Of course, the 12 points to win the set for Amelie and Gabriela. Which stat really jumps out to you, Mark?
Well, aces in a final are absolutely crucial. 2 aces over here for the French-Hungarian team. There is really a deciding factor. If you can get more aces, you're going to get more places.
A number that I would point out, though, is the 5 unforced errors by Carolyn and Margie. That's very unlike them. They need to tone that down. And of course, to learn more about the rules, you have to go to feedtech.org, learn about the events, learn about all the tech sports and everything, all the info right there at feedtech.org.
That's right, feedtech.org. Feedtech, what is that? It means Fédération Internationale du Teqball, the governing body of all tech sports.
Ready?
Some teams get nervous when they go down a set. Something tells me that Carolyn and Margie, they get inspired by it.
First service.
Americans down 1-0.
Ball.
Margie starting off with the pushback serve, and this one comes a little bit short.
Second service.
Oh, what a smash.
Great head power. This one's returned with the same technique, head. Big smash. Is it saved? No. Margie forgot to close that door in front for defense. This one goes all the way back, but right between both players. Take a look at this one more time. Here comes a smash. Typically in this position, Margie wants to... There, that's where she opened the door for the point to come in.
Perfect placement. That bizarre triangle spot between the two players that they can't get to.
There's a perfect example of an illegal attack. Fantastic effort by the team in red here, but she did cross the line, she did cross the half, and it becomes an illegal attack.
First service. Net. Second service.
Margie's second service is on the table. This one's not a great setup, and that is a perfect example of what we call a roll in Teqball. It hit the net, and it hit 3 times on the table. You're going to have to repeat that.
First service.
No point there.
Fault.
This one goes wide for Margie.
Second service.
This one's on the table. It's set up for a header. The header comes down fast. And a point for the team in red. Gabriela Kota.
Kota is on fire. The last bunch of points, no mistakes. Her defense flawless. Her serves have been sensational with a couple of aces, and there the header smash.
Huge setup. This one's easily put on the table with the chest. Looks like they're going to set up a smash, and this one goes wide. Bad setup. There was no way to do anything about that one. It's a little bit of room to breathe for the American team. 2-2 means we got a service change.
First service. Nah.
Okay, this is a good opportunity for Carol and Margie to set up a smash here. Okay, they're going 1-1 and 1. Chest on the table. This is going to set up smash. And no pass.
Team in white.
That is a no pass. Both players have to touch that ball.
First service.
Kota going safe with the header serve on her first one. She might need a knee pass this one. Oh no, she's still going hard on that one.
Nice.
Point to team in white.
And that was a point. Uh-oh, I think we got a little bit of a controversy. No. Let's replay this one right here. A chest setup, 2 inside foot smash. That one's a backspin. Ooh, that one caught enough of the table to earn herself a point.
First service.
Really like that by Margie. Usually, it's Carol who's the aggressive one trying to get the points, and I think Margie noticed, hey, I need to do my part also. Chest pass to herself and the point. Big moment right there.
Second service.
Ooh, and just goes wide. Great setup. This sequence is called the 1-1 and 1. You take a touch, you receive a setup, and you put it away with your head.
First service. Fault.
But she did not put it away, and now it's, again, too close for comfort. The Americans lost the first set. They're only up by 1 here in the second.
Here it goes. Can she put it away this time? And in this sequence now, she can't cross over the half like we just mentioned before to put it back into play. She failed to put it back into play in an illegal zone. There's nothing you can do about it. You're going to have to lose the point.
First service.
5-3. Carolyn Greco with the serve.
No pass
Team in white.
for Amelie. Fantastic header serve by Carolyn Greco. She knows what she's doing.
And this is where Greco and Osmundson always do. Even if they lose this set, they have a way to put the pressure on you. And even though they won the first set, I'm noticing a little tension on Kota and Julian.
And another no pass. That's an ace.
I don't know if you're seeing it too, but did you notice the pressure? I'm seeing it on Kota and Julian. They're a little bit frustrated right now in this run that the Americans are on.
That's right. I can see a little bit of a change in pace and in mood. The Americans on a fantastic run of points here. And that one's edge ball. Well taken care of. She was almost crossed the half. She adjusted to at least get on the edge ball. This is the best out of a bad situation.
Yeah, edge ball is not a bad thing sometimes.
Oh, it's not a bad thing sometimes. Oh, that one's still on. Oh, a risk taken. Fantastic risk taken. I want you to pay attention to what just happened be on Gabriela's side. Now,
what's the referee checking now?
He could be checking one of 3 things. The one I want to highlight here is the fact that she set herself up with the knee. Now, she could return on the second because there was 1 pass. Now, she missed the ball and it hit the table. So that's allowed. Now what they're looking at is to see if she might have grazed the ball on an illegal position, meaning over the half line.
So the referees just went to check.
Illegal attack.
And there you go. That's what I was thinking, and they called it out. They agree with it, and she might have grazed the ball, yes.
And Kota and Julian could ask for VAR if they wanted to, but...
First service.
Or they couldn't.
And I think they just agree with the ref because she
She did.
she knows what she did. Ooh, and a failed smash. If I were Amelie and Gabriella right now, I'd possibly call a timeout. They're missing those very crucial 1-2 smash setups.
First service.
Just 3 points away for Greco and M.Osmundson to send this final into a third set.
Too many touches.
Too many touches on Margie's side. What a fantastic serve by A.Julian. Right now she's wearing Grondon's jersey. Grondon, one of the players in Monaco.
Fault.
Julian's favorite place to play Teqball in Miami Beach. Back in June 2022. She said she loved it. Teqball will be back in Miami later this year.
Second service by the red team. This is golden opportunity for the Americans to convert a smash. This one is unfortunately not set up for a smash, but this one is right here. Oh no, that's an illegal attack. The setup was too wide, and Gabriella Kota had to stretch her neck. Unfortunately, that stretch sent her over the half. And take a look right here.
Yeah, so it's not the foot. If the head goes past the line, it's also illegal?
Yes, this one's by a hair, and quite literally.
First service.
See, that's where me being bald comes in handy.
Fault.
And we should get a game together. Announcers game together.
I am in. We will challenge all other Teqball announcers in a game. I will take Mark and anybody else.
Okay, golden opportunity, second service. Americans usually convert this into a smash. Can we see one right now? Beautiful defense by the red team here.
Ooh, what a nice Chester. Payback. You know what they say about payback? Is they got her with that same move in the first set. She returned the favor right here.
Take a look at this one. Talk about varying your attacks. That is what you call in Europe a harvester. Here, that's what I call a dink.
In Spanish, I would call it a pechito, a little chest.
Fantastic ace.
And we got ourselves a second set here.
Okay, now Margie,
first service.
in the road to these finals, has had a little bit of a trouble with her services, but now she is on point in this final.
Nearly a magical save.
On the ESPN highlights. Fantastic. You got to give it up for that defensive sequence there. But also for Carol for that smash. Taking a risk.
Set point for the Americans.
Side ball.
Side ball set. We're going to the most exciting moment in Teqball.
Now, in the first set, I said that the number that stood out to me were the 5 unforced errors by Carol and Margie. I think in the second set, they played a clean set, just brilliant, and I loved that moment when Margie got aggressive, chest passed it to herself to get the point. I thought that started the momentum for the Americans. I really like how Margie's being more aggressive than just being the passer here.
Pablo, I 100% agree with you. That was the moment of the set for me. It changed the pace. It brought back confidence into this American team and brought them to a third set now.
And then when that confidence comes in,
here comes
those
that
Americans
last
are
one.
tough to beat.
Now, Amelie doing what she needs to do, taking also a risk. She goes for an outside smash, but hits underneath the table, and that one's called a side ball or under or out. Regardless of what it was, it's third set time.
Had it been an inch higher, though, it would have been an edge ball. They would have had another chance, no points. But here we see it. Unforced error, just 1 for Carolyn and Margie, 9 for Amelie and Gabrielle. I think that's going to be the key in the third set. Who makes the least mistakes?
That's right. If you're not getting aces, you need to avoid those unforced errors.
9, that's just what I mentioned, that Amelie and Gabriella, they just seemed a little bit flustered, even though they had won the first set, and we saw it on those 9 unforced errors.
Win the coin toss, ball or set.
Why another coin toss?
So,
Sir, that's how you like to start.
if you get the same amount of points
side.
you might be going
And who's
into
receiving
a
first?
coin toss. Now, all
Emily,
rules can be
who's
found on
serving?
feedtech.org.
Sure. All right.
And there's another situation
Good luck.
where if you get way more points, you can start with the ball. On feedtech.org, you can also take a look at all the events. There's sometimes events happening simultaneously around the world. Just, I believe, next week, Dubai. Dubai is happening. Then we got Madrid.
And we have a third set here, the final. Caroline Greco, Margie Osmundson.
All right, this is the final set, so you do need to win by 2. In the case that we get to 11-12, they need to switch sides, but they will have to switch sides when one team reaches 6 points.
What's the most points ever you've called during a third set?
During a final,
First service.
I think I seen 15-13.
Oh,
Point. Team in white.
Fantastic. Ace, that was a bullet.
this is deja vu for the tournament that they played a few weeks ago where Greco and Osmundson also lost the first set and then they stormed
look
back
at that one
and
right
they're doing
there.
it here again.
Not only was it a bullet, but it was a deep end service, which is very tough.
First
It
service.
shoots out to you because this table is curved.
Point.
And that one goes wide, that one goes wide. As you can see, Gabriela's talking to Amelie to just chill. Let's play our game, the one that got us to this stage, this final stage.
First service. Fall.
But if you just read the body language,
Second service.
Carol and Margie just look so pumped right now.
Double fault.
And I still
Point
see that,
team in
that
red.
frustration on the other side.
Like I told you, just like tennis, you need 1 fault.
Nice
First service.
double fault for Carol.
Go ahead.
Big save. There's a little miscommunication on the defense on that
Team
one,
wide.
and they still managed to convert that into a point. Amelie is not getting to where she needs to be as a setter at this moment.
Chain service.
Carol won the Women's World Championships in
First
singles
service.
in 2022. Looking to win yet another title in doubles.
Fault.
Okay, here's that opportunity. It's going to be the 1-2
Second
set up
serve.
by Margie. This is a pushback serve. It's a little harder to set it up after a pushback. And there's that slam. Big save.
They just have it all going right now. Carol and Margie have it on fire. They are rolling. They lost the first set, dominated the second, and in the third, they're putting on a show, Mark Milan.
That's the 1-2 smash combo. That wasn't even with the inside of the foot. That was with the laces. That's a
First service.
slash.
When you have that confidence to turn the hips even more, it's going to be all she wrote with Carol.
Deep end.
Short.
And a
Team in
good
white.
risk to take by Gabriela. How about that deep end save by Carol? That was far. That was downtown. That wasn't even in Venice Beach anymore. And she still managed to place it on the table.
First service. Fault.
We are next to Muscle Beach, where Arnold Schwarzenegger made
Second
it famous
serve.
with his big guns. Well, it's Greco and Osmundson making it famous now with their Teqball strategy and skills.
Big smash. Defense by the Americans. Header back on, and this one was a little
Sideball.
too short.
Point the team in red.
Now, I noticed a little bit of a miscommunication on defense. That's what they're discussing right there. Margie could have taken a 1-touch and gotten it back to Carol, but she took 2 touches. Little miscommunication there. I can tell from right here.
First service.
Amelie with one more chance to get herself an ace. No way. Beautiful reception by Margie. Gabriela keeps it on the table. They don't have the smash anymore. No, she's got the right foot. Right knee to go back over. And it is a 6-2. 4-point lead is huge in the third set. Gigantic. That gap is very difficult to cross and jump back over. 6 points means
And there's Muscle Beach. If you want to get those biceps pumped when you're here in Venice, that's where you want to go. And right now, Teqball has taken over. I love the fans. Always a great atmosphere here. And always, when you're watching Carol and Margie, the smiles are on the on the court, but also in the stands. They bring such a great vibe.
That's right, they're at home, so you know they're bringing the crowd.
How much can you bench press, Mark?
I don't know. I don't even know kilos or pounds. I just grab 2 big weights and start pumping on them.
If you want to learn more about Teqball, you can go check out
Fiteq.org, FITEQ.org.
Now, what's the strategy here? What is the coach telling Amelie and Gabriela?
Well, I could see some body language, right? With this body language...
Compared to this body language, Mark.
Exactly. Basically, the only thing you need to do, and these are championship players, is get back into that tight game that got you to this stage. Their semifinals, their quarterfinals, even the round of play was absolutely tight. Great setups by Amelie and great finishes by Gabriela. They need to get back to there. They need some confidence, and they need to get more high fives and a little bit better attitude to get back into this game. 4-point gap.
Yeah, I noticed their attitude. Even winning the first set, they were like very relaxed. They weren't getting that pumped about it. But then when you start losing, you kind of need that energy, and I haven't seen it from Julian and Kota. Let's see if they can crawl back into this one.
First service.
Oh, wow, fantastic defensive sequence. Even managed to get a good left foot attack, and then she goes with the slam.
That's what I wanted to see from Julian and Kota. That's the energy, that's the passion. Get back into this 6-3. Now we got ourselves a final. What a brilliant point.
Take a look at this one more time. Here goes the lace.
Boom.
Smasher. That was almost a home run.
First service.
Here's a pushback. It's going to be a 1-2-3 setup. Oh, Amelie. Pourquoi?
Another unforced error. That was the undoing in the second set for Amelie and Gabriela. We saw a big mistake from Amelie right there. And another one.
Another one by Amelie. Now, if they had another timeout, I'd be taking it right now for Amelie. She needs that attitude. She needs that winning spirit to get her back in here. It's 8-3. Down by 5 points is not a comfortable position in a third set in a final.
First service.
Amelie, the youngest of the 4, just 21 years old.
Here goes across. Going for a smash.
Teaming wide.
What an attack sequence. They have the communication. I can hear them from right here what they're going to set up. The opposing team should be able to pick up on it, but look at this. Right between both of them.
And she's been doing the same thing all game long, just splitting them with that smash. But again, I love how Margie has played this game. Her passing, her offense, and they're set up Carol perfectly.
A little bit of miscommunication on the American side right there. I can hear a lot of I goes. And that one, unfortunately, did not get on the table. It's now 4, serving 9.
First service. Fault.
Okay, let's see. I predict a 1-1-1
Second service.
header by Carol. There's one. There's one. Here comes the header. Chest return goes wide. One of the most difficult things about this game, Pablo, is decision making. This game does make you better at decision making, but sometimes when you're in a final, you are not thinking straight.
Fault. Second service.
1. Uh-oh. Okay, this one's on the foot. She cannot repeat a foot attack. Ooh, this one goes over. Guess what?
Championship point for Greco and Osmundson.
That's right, championship point in the third set. Electrifying. This is what I like to see in the USA Teqball Tour.
I want to see a fight from Julian and Kota, though. Good serve. Oh, what defense. There we go.
USA.
Greco, Margie, Osmundson lose the first set, steamroll in the second, and just showed their superior class in the third.
How about that, folks? The Americans using that energy from the crowd to not only come back in the second, but come back in the third. 12-4. Fantastic final. That's what you see here at the USA Teqball Tour in the women's doubles.
If we could see that point in the second set when Margie, they were kind of struggling. Margie did a chest pass to herself. It looked like she would pass like always. Instead, she smashed it, and that really changed everything, and it took us to this, the match point. Take it away, Mark.
Take a look. Easy return off the chest. You're just going to have to come back and defend. Gabriella was thinking the same thing, but she went over the table instead. Maybe her mind wasn't there. She has all the talent in the world and a lot of time, as this young team still got a lot of Teqball to play. But congratulations to the American team, Carol and Margie.
They were just celebrating, standing on top of the Teqball, flexing the muscles for the fans, and now they're hugging their coaches. And yep, another title. There they are. Pump them guns. Carol and Margie, the champions in LA.
All right, we can congratulate them all they want, but now it's their time to shine. It's the awards ceremony.
Final numbers, points won, dominated